Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be building this, the Tamiya NXGEN Fighter. Well, I call it the NXGEN Fighter, but they call it the Fighter and NXGEN on the DT-04 chassis. So this is a brand new chassis for me, a brand new build, should be fun. I don't think it's that much different than most other Tamiyas. You're going to be building this back section here with the gearbox and all the suspension built in. You're going to be building the front. You have a chassis in the middle, bolted together, put on the body. It's more like body panels and the cage, and you know your electronics before that, and you're good to go. So I'm not going to make any kind of detailed build video, so this is really more of like a beginner chassis, and I already have a lot of ideas that you know, for me, maybe it will not end up being a beginner chassis. I'm going to throw some hop-ups at it, and you know, a little more speed, a little more power, and we're going to find out how much fun you can actually have with this DT-04. So off camera, I'm going to get everything ready, and I'll just probably take some little videos or pictures of the build as I go, and then we're going to get it out running. I'm not going to put on any decals. I'm not going to do anything like any hop-ups on it. I'm just going to build it box stock, except for I'm going to use different wheels because I'm going to use different color wheels. The TD2 wheels are the exact same wheels but in black, so I'm going to use those. But besides that, I'm not going to use any hop-ups. So I'm going to save that for another video after we run it and we see what it needs. So sit back and relax and enjoy the build. So this is our chassis all completed. As you can see, it's very modular. Like I said in the intro, you're basically building the back, building the front, putting the electronics in the chassis tub, putting it together. Very nice, clean install. I really like how they have the little routing area for the electronics. I feel like they put a good amount of thought into this buggy when they were designing it. So there are lots of leftover parts when I was done building this chassis. There's a lot of hardware and there's some plastic pieces, some body mounts, you know that they're going to be using this for other things. Also, it looks like you can mount the BBX gearbox, which is a much more advanced gearbox than this one. It looks like it mounts right to it. It's got the same 4 holes, the exact same 4 mounting locations, and it looks like it would line up perfectly. So I'm not sure. I think they have something planned. We're going to get the wheels and tires on it. We're going to get a battery ready. We're going to get this outside, and we're going to see what you can do. All right, so we're outside with the DT-04 at one of my little running spots. So this should be, you know, interesting one, brand new chassis. This is running 2S LiPo. I forgot to put in the little retainer that holds the battery in. So we'll see how she does. So my initial reaction is this: it handles like a typical two-wheel drive Tamiya, except for the front. The front tires are garbage. It just pushes and pushes and pushes in the front. There's you know, no reason to use these tires. I got to find another option. I need something that grips better. You can whip it around using the brake and the throttle, but that's great. You need to be able to turn at some point. So the front also is too bouncy, and I think that also adds to it. There's not much you can do except for changing out the shocks. You can put in different piston shafts and different pistons, and that's, I think, what I'm probably going to end up doing, because the front is just too bouncy and too rough. They use like a fixed piston shaft, and it's like an all-in-one unit. If you've ever built a DT-03, it's the same. So yeah, that is definitely a problem. The rear is really good. Locks down nice. No problems with grip. You know, it's actually pretty quick with the torque tune, so it's still not fast enough for me. I like a little more speed out of it, so I'm going to continue running it and have some fun until this battery pack is dead. And we'll bring it back to the workbench at some point and do some upgrades on it on another video. But thanks for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you can. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I'm probably going to restyle this and rework it, and we'll have it back out in no time. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video.